Ikhalo ngeyibhedlela ezingenazo izinsiza, imigwaqo enemigodi, ikole zodaka, indawo zokuyikhulula ezingagculisi, ezinye imbukelo zezinkinga ezenza abakhokhi bentela bayibuze ukuthi kanti lezi mali zentela eziqoqwa minyaka yonke zenziwani. Eyinsukwini imbukelo ezimbalwa ezedlule, ungqongqoshe wezezimali uMnumzane Enoch Godongwana wethule inkulumo yesabelo mali yonyaka ka-2026 nebesigxile kakhulu ekuqoqweni kwezimali inhlangano yeSouth African Revenue Service. Namuhla ke imbukelo ohlelweni sikhuluma ngale ntela eqoqwa minyaka yonke nokuthi njengoyikhokhayo ke wena unelisekile yini ngeinsiza okufanele zenziwe ile mali yentela. Ake sikubingelele ke imbukelo esikwamukela ohlelweni. Igama lami ngingubongiwe uMakhumalo wakwaZwane. Khumbula ke imbukelo ukuthi ungaba ingxenye yalolu hlelo, shayele ucingo sizwe umbuzo noma umbono wakho 011-714-0677 noma 011-714-0678. Siyatholakala ke futhi imbukelo kumakhasi ethu okuxhumana ku-X SABC izindaba, ikhasi lethu ke lelo ku-Facebook ke imbukelo ikhasi lethu ku-SABC izindaba. Ukuze kube lula, qala ngo#asikhulume, #budget2026, #texttalk, #SABC News bese ke ubhala umbuzo noma umbono wakho. Asikhulume. Mbukeli ngaphambi kokuthi singene engxoxweni yethu yanamhlanje samukele nezihambeli zethu. Ake sibuke mbukeli ukuthi izakhamizi zakuleli zithini ngale ndaba yentela. Mbukeli inhlangano iOUTA ezimele ike yaphawula ikhuluma nentatheli yethu yohlelo uNombuso Mahlangu.
Eyinsukwini ezimbalwa ezedlule, ungqongqoshe wezemali uMnumzane Enoch Godongwana wethule inkulumo yesabelo mali yonyaka ka-2026 nebigxile kakhulu eqoqweni kwemali inhlangano iSouth African Revenue Services.
We are also proposing additional tax measures to ease financial burden on households and businesses by adjusting personal income tax brackets and rebates fully in line with inflation.
Inhlangano Organisation Undoing Tax Abuse ibiloku ikhononda ngendlela iSouth African Revenue Services esebenza ngayo.
Well, I think SARS themselves have come a long way. What is required, though, is far more work now done on illicit trade.
Kunesikhalo sokuthi osomabhizinisi abancane abaningi abanalo ulwazi ngokukhokha kwentela noma befisa ukuyikhokha. Bakhala ngokuthi bagcina bezithola sebetshelwa iSouth African Revenue Services ukuthi bakweleta izindodla zemali.
Mangabe urana ibhizinisi encane siyasha abantu abangazange bayesikolweni nabo sibafundisa ngalokho okuncane sinako. So bekungaba kuhle kakhulu mangabe no SARS o abo DTI bayakwazi ukungenelela.
Kungenzeka yini ukuthi ingakho abaningi osomabhizinisi abancane begcina bengawabhalisa amabhizinisi abo?
Angikhumbuli kube kukhona abantu base SARS bezosifundisa ngokuthi ama-UIF enzwa kanje, i-VAT enzwa kanje, i-pay as you earn yenza kanje.
Ukwentuleka kwemisebenzi kwenze iningi labantu lisungula amabhizinisi amancane nasiza ngamathuba omsebenzi kodwa intela awayikhokhi.
Taxes don't come to me. I don't know anything.
Imali eqoqwa ngabakwa SARS ifakwa esikhwameni sikazwelonke semali engenayo esiphethwe uMnyango Wezemali kwaZwelonke ukuze kuxhaswe izindleko zikahulumeni zokuhlinzeka ngezidingo nqangi ezifana nezempilo, imfundo kanye nezibonelelo zikahulumeni. Umbuzo osematheni uthi ngabe konke lokhu kuhanjiswa ngendlela na?
If we can collect money that should be collected that's not being collected at the moment, then that's going to help the fiscus, that's going to improve revenues for government.
I am not that happy with how my taxes are being spent.
The South African government is falling apart. It's not what it stood for back in the day.
Njengoba uhulumeni esebenzela ukwandisa isisekelo sentela nokwenza ngcono ukuthotshelwa kwemthetho, isilinganiso sangampela sempumelelo kuzoba ukuthi abantu baseningizimu Afrika bayayibona yini imali yabo yentela isebenza emtholampilo, emgwaqeni ephephile nakwingqala sizinda ethuthukile.
Mbukeli ukudingida kabanzi ngalokho asamukele ihambele zethu uDokotela uMzanele Ntshwanti, an economist kanye noKiti Metsesana, acting deputy CEO of the South African Institute of Taxation. Good evening to you both and thank you so much for your time. Good evening. Let's start with, because some of our viewers have been asking the very basic question of saying, we are paying tax.
Yes.
And as we're paying tax, why am I paying tax and why is it important that I pay tax?
Excellent question. So, ho patela lekgetho is your responsibility as a citizen of this country. But sabangata, they don't understand why they have to pay tax. And hangata ke re ho bona, paying tax is like paying your fair share of staying in the country. It's actually the cost of living in South Africa. That's why you need to pay tax. Yes, the money that you pay in taxes, but you know, you did do the segue, have a full money, those additional services in terms of public health, in terms of transport, but that's not necessarily a collection issue from SARS, but it's the way National Treasury and other government departments, and we are proud to see in this 2026 budget, there has been a positive, I think, Minister of Finance is now working with other government departments to make sure that everybody has this whole of government approach. SARS and National Treasury sets the targets, but they're able to dispense it to healthcare, to teachers, to peace and security, and make sure that everybody plays their role.
That's interesting. And Doc, if we can come back to you, Ngoba, abanye bayazibuza ukuthi, just as Ukidumet is explaining, Uguti, yes, it's a whole government system approach, and it needs to not only be a fault of SARS that money isn't getting to, for example, me, maybe if I'm stuck in a certain area and I do not have services. Let's perhaps speak to a South African who's watching us namhlanje othi mina ngikhathele ukuyikhokha le mali ngoba angitholi usizo. Ubani okumele bambheke lapho? Dr. Ntwanti? All right, it seems that Istombe lapho saka Dr. Ntwanti ngathi sisinike inkinga kancane. We'll circle back to him in just a moment. But I suppose let's go back to our conversation, Ngoba. When one looks at some, issues and the rumblings of people, a person will say, I'm paying too much. I feel like my tax bracket is too high. How do I know ukuthi le mali engiyikhokhayo iningi kakhulu, and how then do I get it down? Is there even a way of getting it down?
Yes, excellent question. So, Tjhelete Bepatalang SARS publishes the tax thresholds and the tax brackets. So, if you check on the SARS website, you'll see exactly where you fit. So, how Fumana payslip ya how check out what your gross salary is, and that dictates which band of tax you're in, whether you're paying 18 all the way up to 45%. So, that's just static that way. Hi, also with CC, you're able to contact someone who actually understands tax so they can explain it to you. But tax is not just SARS is saying pay 45% and there's no relief. The Income Tax Act does allow for deductions and exemptions. Okay. So you make all your money, we like a 100 rand, and then SARS will allow you to have certain deductions. The Income Tax Act will say, for example, your retirement fund contributions. You can deduct 27.5% or 430,000 rand to reduce your tax liability. Your car allowance, you can deduct, what is genuinely being used on business expenses and other sort of thresholds as well. So who we see when what the deductions are is how you can maximize. So if you feel that you are paying too much tax, go and check it out, because you might actually not be maximizing on the deductions that SARS has given. And most importantly, how below a certain threshold, you're not even supposed to register or pay for tax. So right now, the Minister of Finance last week, he announced he increased the threshold. It was previously 95,750 taxable income. But right now it's 99,000. So if you fall below 99,000 and taxable income, how high more, then there's no need for you to register and pay tax because you're below the threshold. So it's important for you to understand that. If you don't understand, contact Mutoti Vandi Tax, or alternatively, SARS has got a lot of information. You can consult the website.
Mbogela, I do hope ukuthi you are able to at least glean noma ukuthi mhlawumbe ukwazi ukuthi uthole usizo ukunderstand kahle ukuthi le ndaba yentela Mbogela ihamba kanjani nokuthi wena ungathola kanjani usizo. Dokotela, ngiyathemba ukuthi uyangizwa kumanje. Ukhona umbukelo sibukelele namhlanje ebusuku uthi mina ngiyayikhokha intela kodwa angiboni insiza. I don't see service delivery la ngihlala khona. Nginenkinga yokuthi ngibona ngathi imali yami mhlambe yona iyamoshakala and ngisola kakhulu mina uSARS ukuthi uSARS uyayithatha imali yami kodwa uyisaphi. And we just heard now that it may not be SARS's fault. Manje umbukelo njalo ke sikhuluma naye kanjani ukuthi where do they look to for accountability?
Ubalekile lo mbuzo ubuzayo eneneni because abantu will always try to translate what they pay to what they receive. Obviously, because we are all under municipalities, omasipala yingabo ebekufanele into yokubana bahambisa inkonzo eluntwini. For instance, into ezinjengamanzi, izikolo, ukutya kubantu abangasebenziyo okanye abantu abadala, iikliniki efanele baziyangena ekuhlaleni nasezilokishini. Safety, policing, that is all under the municipalities, and those are the services abantu bekufanele bayazifumana ngenxa yokubhatala intela. Kwenzeka ke ngokwinto kokubana abantu end up bebhatala ngokwabo ezi services, abazali besisa abantwana ezikolweni okanye befaka abantwana kwi-medical aid, nabo besifaka kwi-medical aid, beqashe private securities to protect themselves, and many various things. You would remember, for instance, when we had the issue of load shedding, a lot of families had to opt for solar panels emizini yabo ngenxa yale ngxaki yamanzi. Abantu amakhaya amaninzi also are digging boreholes. So kulolu hlahlo lwabemali belusenziwa nguminister, for instance, last week, you'd remember ke into yokubana they do what they call the revenue allocation, where then we see exactly into yokubana imali allocatwe iyephi for ukwenza ntoni. So uNational Treasury ke uyabanika amasipala into yokubana bahambise ezinkonzo eluntwini. Kodwa ke ikhona enye element of our fiscal policy and our expenditure, where we can say that it is progressive and redistributional, in the sense that abona abantu abaninzi abaluboni, for instance, uncedo lukarhulumente ngemali abazibhatalayo, because urhulumente uhambisa inkonzo eluntwini abantwini abangathathi ntweni. For instance, the provision of free health care, the provision of free education, the meals at schools, the old age grant, the SDR grant now, the child grant, and many other services. Ke urhulumente wenza into yokubana abantu abarhola kakhulu babhatale kakhulu bona, what is being called the progressive taxation system. So ke kungako ke abantu bangazuzibona bona bebenefita, imali endiyibhatala does not necessarily then equate to the services I receive.
Ngiyaxolisa ukungena emlonyeni. I do understand we have a caller, uDladla from the Free State. Ngifuna ukumthatha because I'm sure he's one of those that have got questions. Babdladla, sawubona.
Sawubona Makhumalo.
Sanibona baba.
Siyaphila ngane yami ngitheke ngibeke ngakho ukuqoqa kwentela. Uyabona Makhumalo, uma ungakhumbula kahle kusuka ku-1994 kwakukhona ukuthi ekhuluma omunye abalekile ukuthi asingajahi ukuthi sivote kanti umsebenzi asikwazi ukuyenza, uqalisa amabhizinisi, ukuphatha inkampani, ukuphatha uhulumeni, yonke into ifanele ukuthi sifunde uqishwa abantu bafunde kezinye izikhulu. Ubuke-ke Makhumalo nase iqoqiwe lentela isifanele ukuthi iyokwenza umsebenzi wayo emalokishini, imigwaqo, izindlu, izikole, ibhedlela. Nathi ukuthola inkinga nawufika kwezinye njengathi thina lapha eDeneville imigwaqo ayikho into yetiye. Lutho kodwa iyawishe encane manje kade abantu bestrayikile ngenxa yamanzi. Ngoba kukhalwa ngamanzi izelokho. Kungani ukubeka abantu emsebenzini abangawazi?
Siyabonga kakhulu Babdladla. Siyabonga kakhulu Babdladla, one of our regular callers there, Free State. Ngizothanda ukuthi when we come back from the break, Dokotela, we talk about this government expenditure versus the revenue collected. So abona kuphi ama pressures as far as the fiscus is concerned. Mbokela siyabuya khona manje sokhuluma nje ngalokho, and even the modernization of SARS. How has that helped us to be able to collect a bit more than we have seen in the past? Mbokela nganyakaza. Mbukeli asiqhubeke nje ngokuxoxa kwethu ukuthi sibuke intela oyikhokhayo ukuthi ingabe yenzani ugculisekile wena ngalokho okubonayo. Dokotela ngibuye kuwe ngokusheshsha. Sizwe ubaba Mbongeni ekhuluma ngemali eqoqwayo nokuthi yena akayiboni ukuthi yenzani la ekhona ngoba ukhuluma ngemigwaqo ukhuluma ngakho konke. I'm asking myself because a number of viewers will say, let's look at the revenue collected versus government expenditure. Sibone ukuthi mhlambe ingcindezi phecelezi the pressures, where could they be?
So I just also wanted to add an element of the tax expenditure in the sense that the distribution. So abantu must then be able to see that, for instance, the increase in higher education funding in the form of NSFAS also is basically cross-subsidization. We have a lot of that. So the pressure points that the government has had to tackle with, I think more recently, it would have been the COVID-19 pandemic, which then saw a large collapse of businesses and loss of jobs, and that the government then had to step in to assist those businesses and to assist those households. Another element has been the increased disasters that we've also experiencing as a country, where government then finds itself having to rescue businesses as well as households. But for a long time, I think for the biggest part of our democracy, we've had this challenge with our state entities.
Okay.
So your Transnet, rail, ports, etc. We've had issues with Eskom, huge ones. We've had issues with SAA. We've had issues with many of our over 700 state-owned enterprises. And government has had to go all the time to parliament to say that we want to spend more to save these entities. Whereas people were not able to see how these entities were translating into their lives. So that created a big hole in terms of government and how it was allocating its budget that was meant to actually be going to servicing the population, but it went into servicing government shortfalls and debt.
So Ketumetse, I'm looking at the visuals now. These are small businesses. Someone else would say they are also feeling the pressure because Dokotela is talking about the small businesses. And kukhona abanye abantu who say that, but it doesn't seem that everybody's paying tax equally. How does that work?
If I may, just to work out what the doctor said, because that resonated with me. So there was this disjoint here. So SARS batla collecta lekgetho and then by the National Treasury. Rehopole SARS is mandated to collect. Their job is to collect and to be efficient with collections. So we can't continue blaming SARS. Yes, are there glitches in the systems? At times there is, but it's their mandate. They have to discharge it. And then they give the money to National Treasury. So over the past couple of years, as the doctor mentions, the National Treasury has undergone a spending review. So by check or the government departments but spend the chelete eba fanyona join. You would have noticed in the past years there was a lot of times National Treasury never to say the SOE as the doctors say, but in recent years they've decreased the amount of expenditure that they're giving to the SOEs and looking at them walking the tightrope, and that's why we see the SOEs turning around in terms of Eskom, SAA, Sebezadi profit. So the expenditure problem is not on the SARS side, but it's actually on the government side, where the government is holding up. But just to your question, you'd find that some people are outside of the tax net. That's why the commissioner has mentioned countless times, he's going to try and bring as many people into the net. You are a small business, you're operating over R1 million, but you're not registered for VAT. Why is that the case? That's why SARS went out and just compulsory registered everybody, in the past. So if you're not paying the amount of taxes that you need to do, then that's where the modernization in SARS comes in, because their mandate, and coming from the budget, they've actually succeeded. The taxpayers, 1.3 million. That they went and they fetched and they registered and they were able to get 4.9 billion rand from that. So those are just some of the efforts that SARS is making to make sure that it's not just you, Bugiwe, who's paying your fair share of taxes and making this heavier for you, but Baba Tlotlisa, as many people as possible to get into the net and to pay, including your small businesses, including your informal economy and foreign nationals as well.
That's very interesting, and I think we're now starting to get a picture of what exactly is happening here. Mbukeli ngiyathemba ukuthi nawe uyathola uyakwazi ukubona ukuthi mhlambe kumele uye ngakuphi la wena unenkinga khona mhlawumbe mawubona ukuthi insiza ayifiki ngakuwena. Masibuye ke mbukeli sobheka isombululo ukuthi senze njani mina nawe ukuze sikwazi ukuthi sithole usizo going forward. Mbukeli unganyakaza. Mbukeli sesiphetha nje ake sibuke isombululo zale nkinga. Doc, I'm going to give you a word here ukuthi yini into ekumele yenzeke to strengthen transparency as well as accountability when it comes to the use of public funds.
This is quite a very important discussion. Currently, we have the parliamentary processes, which many people, of course, are not aware of and are not participating in. We really need the accountability at a municipal level. And I'm sorry to say that I was disappointed when the minister did not give a proper plan on how we're going to intensify and reform our municipalities to be more accountable on the budgets and to indicate how the budget is allocated for service deliveries. But also we need greater participation in the budget process for the people. Those submissions that we need to make when the budget process is underway. This includes during the MTDPS, which is usually in October, because when we indicate as active citizens as to where the pressure points are, especially education and health, we need to, for instance, now the government spent less when inflation is adjusted. And those are the things we need to be able to call out so that we're able to see the broader transparency and broader participation of the public on how the funds are being spent.
All right, for you, Ketumeta.
So for me, it's all in all just understanding what your liabilities are, what your responsibilities are. Ho utlwisisa hore o patala lekgetho is your responsibility. You cannot get away from that. Lo utlwisisa hore SARS is mandated to collect, but what you can do is have also utlwisisa hore ke eng e o lokelang ho etsa, consult a professional, because there are ways for you to reduce your liability. There are many thresholds that the minister announced last week that we're very pleased about. The VAT registration threshold increasing to 2.3%. So small businesses have now got a lot of relief. You don't have that admin anymore. If you don't understand what that means, consult a professional. If it means you have to deregister for that, consult a professional. But all in all, I agree with the doctor saying, understand how the fiscal framework works and participate in the fiscal framework. I know we go to Parliament every time after the budget, and they were like the same commentators the whole time. You know, publics are not coming into the parliamentary processes, the parliament, to say, this is what we'd like to see, this is the accountability that we need. Because if we have that sort of pressure, we will see that cascading. In fact, SARS has done an amazing job. However, you're interested, you could go to the National Treasury website. They report on a monthly basis how much money they're collecting. So it's very transparent. We just need to get the associated transparency, how the spending is being done, and then we can all participate in the economy.
Anginibonge nobabili for your time, because certainly we've learned a lot, and I do know ukuthi mhlambe na umbukeli lapha ekhaya ukwazile ukuthi ufunde lokhulu mbukeli, and sithemba ukuthi even you were able to hear from our experts namhlanje ohlelweni ukuthi ubone ukuthi ila mhlambe wena udinga khona usizo ngendaba yakho yentela noma ungaya kuphi, nokuthi mbukeli ingxoxo yethu ayiqhubeke kumakhasethi okuxhumana sizokwazi ukuthi sikusize mangabe kukhona la ubona kathi kunenkinga khona. Sibongeke kuwe ukuthi uhlanganyele kanye nathi nehambeli zethu uDokotela uMzwanele Nchwanti, an economist as well as researcher, and sibuye naye futhi ke mbukeli uKetumeta Sesana, acting deputy CEO of the South African Institute of Taxation. Mbukeli kuze kube ngokuzayo ukhumbuleke uhlelo lukhona ku SABC Plus yaphinda futhi nakusasa. Sale kahle.